You have probably heard the advice to be consistent on your fitness journey. Everyone says all it takes is consistency. Work out 5 times a week, drink a gallon of water, and hit 10,000 steps every single day. But the overall sentiment is that the key to be successful on your fitness journey is to be consistent. But what people don't tell you is being consistent in your fitness journey is really hard, especially if you're somebody, which I'm sure you are if you're watching this. You actually want to make this the last time that you start over on your routine. No matter where you are in your journey, fitness is something that you actually want to take seriously. But being consistent on your fitness journey can feel absolutely impossible. But today I'm going to share with you the 7 mindset shifts I use to get me consistent after years of starting over. So let's get right into it. The first thing I did, I stopped waiting for motivation. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time to start is right now. There is no knight in shining armor that's going to get you out of being consistent in the gym, eating healthy, good for you foods, and fueling your body. So for that reason, you have to actually shift your identity from somebody who wants to work out and be consistent to somebody who is working out and is consistent. So an old mindset that I used to have is that I want to lose my stomach. I would look in the mirror every single day and I would just tug on myself. I'll tug on my lower belly. That's my problem area. And I would look at it like, this is something that I really want to lose. I just want to lose my stomach. But now when I look at myself, I tell myself I am healthy. I make good choices. Again, instead of saying, I'm trying to be fit, I would love to be fit, I change it to, I am fit. I am somebody who works out every day. I am somebody that goes for my daily walks. I am somebody who tracks my food and eats for my goals. Just like you don't debate brushing your teeth, I don't debate working out. So there is no more negotiation around my fitness goals. One thing I struggled with my mindset is that all or nothing mindset. If I didn't eat well that day, I wouldn't work out. Or if I didn't get up in the morning and work out, it really didn't matter what I ate all day. This mindset just leaves you in the habit loop of binging and restricting or overeating and undereating. That mental cycle is something that I genuinely wanted to break. So in doing that, I focus on the really small wins. The small win is I checked all my boxes today. I went for my walk. I stood within my calorie deficit. I worked out today. I felt good in my body. I spoke to myself kindly. And in my head, something that really helped is imagining a jar of cereal. I heard this from, I think it's Eric Robert Fitness on Instagram. He said, imagine that you have this bowl of cereal. Whatever cereal that you like. I really like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So, Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the bowl. And if you take one Cinnamon Toast Crunch out, there's no really big difference in the bowl. That's one day of being consistent. Now, you take 2, you take 3, essentially the bowl does still look the same. But over time, if you take one Cinnamon Toast Crunch out of the bowl, every single day for days on end, let's say it's 30 days, let's say it's 60 days, let's say it's 90 days, you'll be left with a significantly different bowl that you started with. And that's the goal of compounding all of the small little wins that we do every single day into something that has noticeable results. Another mindset shift that I ingrained in my head is that I'm not starting over again. If I mess up, I just keep going. I gave myself one rule and one rule only around this. I can mess up. It's okay to have a bad day. We're not perfect. We're not robots. But I can't have more than one day in a row where I don't walk, where I don't eat healthy. Yeah, I may have a fun snack here and there. I may have a fun snack every other day. I just can't do it 2 days in a row. So the main thing to remember here is that consistency is always about returning. It's not about the mess ups that may happen. You may fall off the rails, may even go on vacation. I'll give you an example. I went to Vegas a couple of weeks ago for the Chris Brown concert. It was so much fun. And I had in my head, I am somebody who is fit. So you know what I did every single day? I got up and I got my walk in before everybody else was up. It takes those sacrifices to get the results you actually want. But I still enjoyed myself the entire vacation. I had all the drinks I wanted. I had the fun foods. I just did not let my exercise waver because I knew I wanted that habit to stick, and it's gonna stick no matter what my outside circumstances are. That leads really into the next mindset shift. Discipline is a form of self-respect. Every time I show up for myself, I'm building those neural connections that tell me Every single time I keep a promise to myself, I can trust myself even more that I will continue to keep these promises to myself. And that just builds on consistency. On top of that, I also built a routine that works for me. I am not following anybody's routine online. I don't live the same life as anybody else online. I built a structured routine that helps me stay consistent in whatever I have going on in my life. I know that I can take an hour out of my day every day to walk. So that's what I decided to put in my routine. Maybe you're busier. Maybe you have children. Maybe all you can fit in is a 10-minute workout every single day. You have that time that you can use to build a consistent habit. And once you get used to that habit, you'll find more pockets of time. You'll find less distractions in your life where you can stay focused and actually do the work it takes to stay disciplined. I used to go to the gym and follow a bodybuilding split. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't know why I felt the need to copy somebody else's routine. And on top of that, I didn't even find it enjoyable. So right now I switched to doing 3 strength training routines, and they don't have to have progressive overload. I can do light weights, I can do heavy weights depending on the day. My goal is just consistency. So whatever happens, happens. And then I do 2 Pilates workouts each week. And every time I do Pilates, they're different. I enjoy that. I enjoy variability in my life. That's what makes fitness actually fun and allows me to stick to it. Last but not least, the mental shift that helped me the most is shifting my focus to how I feel versus what the scale says. I went 6 weeks straight with the scale the exact same. I can't lie, I was a little frustrated because I felt like I was doing all of the right things, but it's compounding. Every single little habit, every change that I'm making is compounding. I looked back, I'm down 3 inches on my waist. She's tiny. And I want to continue to work on it. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I also don't have a destination. This is for life. And the main thing that's keeping me focused is focusing on the why. Why am I doing this journey to begin with? For me personally, I want to one day have a family. So I want to be healthy for my child one day. I want to be healthy to conceive. I want to be healthy to run around with them. I want to have these habits and instill them in my child. So it starts with me. It starts with believing that I can do these things, building that consistent habit, and taking it through a lifetime. And that's what I want to share with you all today, that it is possible. So if you're tired of starting over, just pick one of these mindset shifts. I promise you, it will change your life. And just start today. No excuses. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'm excited to see you all in the next one.